Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like...
Hey everyone, welcome back to Taste and Traditions, the show where we explore the flavors, stories, and cultures shaping Korea and the world. I'm your host, John.
I'm June, and I have to say today's episode is going to keep you awake, literally.
Because today, we're diving into Seoul's nightlife, a world of late night eats, neon-lit streets, and a social scene that goes until sunrise. Okay, I still remember my first weekend in Seoul. It was 11 p.m., and the city felt busier than it had been at 3 in the afternoon.
Right? In London, by 9 p.m., most restaurants are closing. People are heading home. But in Seoul, it's like the night is when everything starts.
Exactly. I grew up visiting family here, and one thing you learn quickly is that Korea has this 밤문화, night culture, where eating, drinking, and socializing often happen way past midnight. And it's not just clubs. It's restaurants, cafes, karaoke bars, street food stalls.
One thing I noticed is how group-oriented everything is. In the UK, if you're out, you might just meet friends at a pub and then go home. In Seoul, there's this whole multi-stage night.
Yeah, there is even a word for it. 1차, 2차, 3차, first round, second round, third round. You start at a restaurant for dinner and drinks, then move to another spot for more drinks, then maybe karaoke, then maybe street food at 4 a.m.
And that sense of progression makes the night feel like an adventure. You're not in one place, you're exploring different vibes. And each venue feels alive, packed with people, music, and that buzzing vibe. Now, I have to talk about the club scene. Hongdae, Itaewon, Gangnam. Each area has its own style. Hongdae is more indie and youthful. Itaewon's more international. Gangnam's, let's say, glamorous.
Yeah, Gangnam's clubs have that luxury feel. Dress codes, table service, and DJs from around the world.
And K-pop plays a huge role too. Even in clubs that leans towards EDM or hip-hop, you suddenly hear a K-pop hit drop and everyone sings along.
That's such a unifying moment. You could be a tourist or a local, and suddenly you're all jumping to the same beat.
But honestly, one of my favorite parts of Seoul nightlife isn't even the music, it's the food.
Oh yes, the anju, the side dishes you get with drinks, are next level. Fried chicken with beer, spicy stir-fried octopus, kimchi pancakes.
And the late night street food, life-saving. I once had tteokbokki at 3 a.m. and it was the best thing I ever eaten.
There's something about eating hot, spicy food on a cool night in the middle of the city that just hits differently.
Let's break down some nightlife hotspots for our listeners. We mentioned Hongdae, Itaewon, and Gangnam already, but there's more.
Yes, 을지로 has these hidden bars in old industrial buildings. So cool, kind of underground.
And then there's Seongsu, which has a more artsy cafe and cocktail kind of vibe.
Don't forget about traditional pocha tents, those orange tarp street bars where you can get soju and seafood stew. They're such a Korean nightlife icon.
So why do you think Seoul's nightlife stands out so much to foreigners?
For me, it's the combination. You've got safety, late night public transport, endless options, and people who are genuinely out to have a good time.
And it's social in a different way. Strangers might share a table with you, recommend a dish, or tell you where the hot spots are. There's this warm, welcoming chaos.
Plus, it's affordable compared to many Western cities. You can have a full night out without spending hundreds.
Where do you think it's going in the future? More international influence?
Definitely. You're already seeing fusion bars, global DJs, and themed cafes inspired by movies or games.
And I think K-culture's global reach will keep pulling more tourists in. So the nightlife will adapt, maybe more multicultural dishes, more cultural crossover events.
Either way, Seoul will keep its City That Never Sleeps title.
The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.
So whether you're into dancing, eating, singing your heart out, or just people watching over a cold beer, Seoul's nightlife has something for you.
It's colorful, it's energetic, and it's unforgettable.
Thanks for tuning in to Tastes and Traditions. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know what's your favorite Seoul nightlife memory.
We'll see you next time. Until then, keep exploring and maybe we'll see you out in the streets of Seoul at 3 a.m.